It freaking snowed. And they didn't cancel school. I need to do your diaper and your clothes, okay? A snack? A sock? Ugh. Oh, yeah. How did it get wet? Oh, it's just from your weight. It's not a big deal. It'll dry. It's just baby, Dad gave you a little squishy. Your hair? Can I spray some in your hair, please?
Always acorns. There are enough acorns in these branches that you love about this tree. I love that it's so big.
You're so pretty. I love you. Are you ready for school, Munchy Bunchy? Hi. I'm feeling a little awkward because I don't want anyone to see me talking to my camera in my car, but at the same time, like, who cares? You know, I'm learning that about life. It actually matters none, really, what other people think of you, or maybe just what you're doing, unless you're harming someone, you know? So anyways, I have not edited and uploaded my second part of my first week in a life of a teacher. I like don't know if I'm supposed to like look into my own eyes or look around. I don't know, it's weird. Coffee. But I don't know, I felt like vlogging again today, and something I'm realizing and learning about YouTube is that like there's no end to it. Like you just keep going and keep creating and keep uploading, and actually that was a cool realization for me because yeah, it's just a continuous process, and I don't necessarily have to feel like everything has to be perfect or so complete. I think the way I want to think of it is just like an ongoing conversation. So yeah, it snowed here in Missouri, and it's kind of odd because, oh, there's a person. I'm gonna pause it. It's kind of odd because last week felt like spring was on its way, and even this weekend, and then it snowed. But I'm feeling like this is the very last day of winter here, and that spring is coming. But anyways, I felt cozy, and we're gonna have a cozy day in my classroom, just doing a lot of like structured but silent reading and writing, which I'm excited for. I'm gonna play some music, set the mood. And yeah, another thing I was thinking about was like how, and I guess to like circle back to what I said about YouTube being a constant, or not constant, but like a continuous conversation, and that it's just like always evolving and nothing's ever like complete. It just, you keep going, you keep creating, you keep uploading. Was that I was having this feeling like with my yoga stuff that like, oh no, like my channel is gonna veer off course, and I'm doing these days in the week of a public school teacher. That guy's coming back. Yeah, I love yoga, I love meditation. It is a huge part of my everyday life, but it is what guides the other parts of my life, which is being a public school teacher, writing, being a mom, doing this YouTube stuff. So I really just think like, why not show it all? And like, why am I trying to like pin myself into certain niche, as they would say nowadays, or box, and just show up as I am and with what I'm doing, and hopefully still offer, you know, some inspiration and perspective shifts for those who are watching, which for me, those perspective shifts and all my inspiration comes from, I would say, largely my meditation practice, but secondhand my yoga practice too. wow, is meditation profound? I don't even know. I did it this morning. I woke up and did 20 minutes in my bed. So that was nice, and it's super windy. I'm gonna walk into school now and set up my classroom, and a student, I think one of my seniors, is coming to meet with me. So that's me. Maybe somebody watching this video interested in teaching, which if you searched for teaching videos, then I guess you would be interested, and that's why you're watching this. So I don't know why I said that. But I guess I'm going to show what I'm doing today, which is, this is a huge slide deck. I've been combining all my, oh wait, it's not in the slide deck. I've just been making one slide deck for each unit instead of by each day, because I was like not remembering what day I put stuff in. Okay, so we're having a focused work day, and I've broken it up into 4 timed sections. So they have 15 minutes to read the article. They had to find an article for homework for their research project, and I'm taking 5 points when they come in, walk in this room, that they have it and that they've cited it in their where they're organizing all their research. Then they have 7 minutes to find a quote from that article that they're going to use to analyze. Then they have 10 minutes to interpret that quote, and I've given them questions to work with. And then they have another 10 minutes to answer 2 questions arguing for its significance and why it supports their research. They also have to have their phone and their AirPods in their bags. We have 90-minute blocks, and so this is 42 minutes of work. So the rubric I first showed, I'm going to walk around and check in between each section. I'm going to print this and do little half sheets. And this is just a part of the rubric that I'm grading for the summative assessment for this. And as I'm walking around, they will each have this on their desk. And I'm just going to not do a super in-depth reading, but look through what they have and score them a 4, 3, 2, or 1. And my students, we use 4-point rubrics all year. So they understand that what excellent is, what good is, what needs improvement is, what poor means. But they also are I'm going to cue them to look into this box based on which box I check. And oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to have them write a little reflection on the back of this. Boom. Love it. Go me. I'm literally getting so much done, and I swear to God, well, actually, I'm probably gonna get copyright for this, but I'm playing classical music. I swear to God, it helps me get stuff done. It's kind of wild. Feels like a weird phenomenon. Holy shit. It's so cold. Look like a freaking ghost. Nothing really besides just wanting to go home and take a hot shower. And then I've also really wanting to practice yoga in the evenings, like at a studio, but it currently feels for me, although I know it's not impossible. Anything is possible. Everything is possible. There is, in fact, nothing that is impossible. Conceive of it in your mind. Am I making excuses? I don't know. It's just that I get so tired by the end of the school day, and I've been in this space for the past, I don't know, I guess since I got pregnant, 3 years. I've been in this space of like truly trying to honor when my body needs rest and slowing down in every aspect of my life without feeling bad about it. For the most part, I don't feel bad about slowing down. What I usually feel bad about is that I'm working too hard when I know that I should be resting. I feel like I'm in that space too, where it's just like I know my body so well now. Becoming pregnant, having a baby, feeding a baby, and taking care of a baby, and a child, it just gives you this like whole new perspective and also attunement with the ebbs and flows of your body and your baby's body. I've just, through my meditation and yoga practice, been practicing observing what my body needs, and not just in a like shallow way of like, I need a rest day because I just want to binge TV and do nothing, but like in a more authentic way of, I'm truly exhausted right now and I can feel in my body that it's craving stillness, not movement. It's so weird to say this out loud because I used to think that was kind of like in tune with your body. I kind of thought that was just hokey yoga talk. I've always been into yoga, but I've also been a person who don't like words that don't have meaning, or I don't like, I want to understand things. I want things to be real. I don't want to say things that don't have complete truth to them. But I promise yoga and meditation will truly, if you are consistent, create a deep sense of knowing in your mind and your body. And I'm just feeling like maybe this is it. I need to find some stillness, close my eyes and rest, and then it's possible that I could do a yoga practice. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do one at home. I'm trying to save money. I've been watching YouTubers who are discussing saving money and like the realities of finances and money, and YouTubers who are just honest about the realities of life while still finding joy and following desires, but also not like pretending that anyone just snaps their fingers and is a millionaire. I also want to make a video on like the realities of manifestation and how it is a real thing, but not in this hokey way that I think it gets tossed around as witchery or whatever, but that actually backed in neuroscience and psychology, physics. But where was I going with that? Oh, yeah, nothing truly that profound from my teaching day today. It was very structured. They had 15-minute increment, 7-minute and 2 10-minute increments for different tasks with pauses in between. I showed the rubrics. I scored them on rubrics and I gave them feedback, and they had to write a reflection on that feedback. Yeah, I think it was actually great and productive. My energy lost it by fourth block, but I have a smaller class, so it wasn't big of a deal. I don't know what we're gonna do for dinner. Really don't feel like cooking. But we're also trying to save money, and I don't like to get food out. It's like Wednesday. I feel like Wednesdays kind of lose some of the momentum from Monday and Tuesday. It's also super cold and windy, and there's snow on the ground. All right, pulling into my driveway. I need to see what my husband said, if he will pick up our daughter. And if he said yes, I'm gonna get in the shower and enjoy a warm shower with my salt and my thoughts. Wash away the day. You ready to go outside, Portia? Let's go outside. How are you, girlie? Okay. Go potty. I'm trying to get used to doing this, even in front of my husband. I'm about to make dinner. It's gonna be a super thrown together thing because I'm lazy, and I had a brilliant idea to make these chicken Italian sausage sandwiches. Then I realized I didn't have bread, and I was basically all out of pasta sauce. So that's not gonna work, but I just warmed up some hot water, and I've been doing hot water with lemon. I just saw that in the background, with lemon juice and Vital Proteins collagen lemon flavor and some honey. I don't really know if this is like a thing that could be a recommendation for anything besides that it's warm, it's lemony, it's sweet, it gets my collagen in, and I really like it. This is the collagen I'm using. God, I feel like every other girl out there on the YouTubes. Check out what I put in my water. Nick, does this show have like way too much depth for her? What are you gonna color, Ayla? What color is that? What color is the crayon? No, black. Can you say black? Yeah. I'll just okay. I'm talking to my phone in my neighborhood and hoping that I don't get embarrassed in front of anyone. which I probably will. So, what's up, Portia? My dog and I are going on a walk. I didn't record any of my day today at school, and I never like closed off last night. I got pretty tired and wasn't in the best mood after dinner. Okay, that's better. Okay, so I'm on a walk with my dog, and I was saying that I didn't finish recording last night because I got tired and yeah, just overwhelmed. I was thinking about how like all these people, some of the people I watch online, it's like all these hacks to, you know, have less, feel like you have less to do or more time efficient. And sometimes I get in my head, like I feel like I have adopted many of these slow living techniques, but at the same time, like still get overwhelmed with stuff to do. Which I think is just unavoidable, actually. Like, I don't know that there's a life with a full-time job. Hold on one sec. Whatever, I don't care if these bros see me. Yeah, I guess maybe I just, like, don't think that there is a reality in which there is no overwhelm, no stress, no mess, no frustration or irritability or anger. It's just more about how you process and confront those things and work through those things. I mean, people are like, oh, like I eradicated all my anxiety, or I, got rid of all my stress. I definitely think you can mostly live a stress-free life if you really adopt a certain mindset and approach. And I would say my life is mostly stress-free, but like say that it's always stress-free would just be a straight up lie. And also I wouldn't maybe say that my life is stress-free, but that I've just become more resilient and better deal with stress, which is part of becoming an adult human too. So that was one thread and thought maybe to close out what I was filming yesterday. But another thing I was thinking, I was talking to my students about this and senior girls in study hall today, and I feel like it was kind of helping me process, was just like thinking about having a second baby and how like I've worked really hard to be in a good place in my life with my stress and how I'm handling things and coping things, and I'm really, really happy. And that like I want to have another baby. I loved having a newborn baby. I truly, like, when people are like, oh, I just wished for that time to end, I never wished for it to end. I also love having a toddler right now. But yeah, so just feeling this sense of like conflict because I'm fearful of being overwhelmed and stressed, not having the time I desire to take care of myself. But I think more than that, it's like, Portia, to present a certain way. Portia! I have more thoughts on this, but it's getting a little hard to record. Stop. Okay, my dog was literally about to eat a squirrel. Oh, the last thing I was gonna say is I don't want to make a video on this weekend. Is that I was watching Maddie Gray's latest video, and I like love the music she uses, and I was just getting curious about where she gets the music she uses from for her videos, because I've been struggling with finding good stock music. And I was just typing a comment to her, and what I first typed, I wasn't even thinking about it before I put my fingers to the keyboard, was thank you to her for making her videos, because I always leave her videos not feeling like I need a different life or I need to buy something to make my life better. I need to change something about my life or myself to be happier, but that I just need to, actually, I don't feel like I need to do anything, because I leave her videos just feeling inspired and happy with my own life. as it is, which I think is a really beautiful offering of her and her content. And so that was like an epiphany moment for me of a sentiment that I want to share on here, is that I hope you leave my little talks and videos and life musings and meditations just feeling better about yourself and better about your life, and happy and excited to live the life you have, and not feeling a sense of lack, like you need to change or need something else or something different or something more, or that if you were only a certain way or fixed a certain thing, everything would be better. And to just look around you and see what you have and feel happy with it all.